Hi, it's Jeannie from Jeannie's Favorite Products. So today I'd like to say Happy Chinese New Year! 恭喜發財! So I'm actually a week early, but I wanted to say this in advance because the pouch that I'm going to unpouch for you guys today is the MaskGenie Chinese New Year Limited Edition Oriental Beauty Pouch, which is this one here. So I created this in time for Chinese New Year because Chinese New Year is just around the corner. So it's actually next Thursday, and so I really want to get these pouches out shipped before Chinese New Year because Chinese New Year is quite a long holiday and there are going to be like a few days of public holiday, and so no one's going to go to work during those days. And so I really want to get these pouches out maybe the latest by next Monday. Okay, so I wanted to say I chose this pouch because it is a red silky pouch with a golden thread weaving on the front and at the back. This is a very traditional kind of Chinese symbol or Chinese kind of pattern. These are the colors of like Chinese, you know. But the pouch or the masks inside, they all contain or they use Oriental ingredients inside. That doesn't mean they're using like Chinese ingredients. None of these masks are actually made in China. They just use Oriental ingredients. Okay, so let's unpouch this now. So this pouch costs $23.50 including shipping, and it comes in a beautiful red pouch with 10 different masks inside. So let's get unpouching. Okay, so the first mask, I'm a little bit embarrassed to say the mask is actually the To So Woong Rice Paper Pack Original. I actually ordered these pouches first and then I decided on the masks, and apparently this is a bit too big for my pouch, and so these will be shipped inside the envelope but just not inside the pouch. I have used this before. This is actually quite an interesting mask. So it's actually using rice paper, which already cuts out your eyes and your nose and your mouth, cuts out holes for those. Apparently you can actually eat the rice paper, but I used it for my face. I used this for the MaskGenie challenge. So apparently when you open up the packaging, there is a little pack of essence, and there's also a plastic container, and when you open it up, that's where your mask is. And then you tear open the essence and you pour it into where the mask is, and then you have to leave it for 2 to 3 minutes until the mask is soft. Otherwise the mask, the rice paper is just crunchy and crispy. It's just a piece of dry rice paper. And then after 2 to 3 minutes you take out the mask and you put it onto your face. And the secret that I found to this is that you have to put it on in the perfect placing like the first time, because if you try to remove it and put it on again, it doesn't really stick as well, and then it starts curling at the sides. So that's not very good. And then you leave it on your face for 15 to 20 minutes, and then afterwards you take it off, and then you will find that your skin is very soft and smooth, and it was just really soft and really smooth, and my the spots on my forehead were just not as bumpy. It was just a really good mask. I don't know whether it's because of the rice paper or whether it's because of the essence, or maybe it's a mixture of both. But I think this is a really good thing to play around with. Although the retail price of this mask is actually quite expensive. It is around, I would say, if my maths is correct, it should be around like $7 minus shipping. Like, that's not the shipping included. The mask itself costs around $6 US. So yeah, this is quite fun to try, but yeah, that doesn't fit inside the mask pouch. The second product that I would like to share with you guys, okay, I think I'm going to take out all the masks first because I can't see through the pouch. The second mask that I picked, and it's also something that I've used, is this mask here. It's the Love More Herba Susuria Involucrata Revival Mask Sheet, which is also called the Snow Lotus. I did mention this inside the MaskGenie challenge when I wrote about it. The ingredients, I don't know about the English, but the Chinese is called Tinshan Shutlin, and it's like an ingredient that we always see in those traditional Chinese dramas. Like if someone is about to die, someone is really ill, and is about to die, then the only thing that can cure them is this ingredient here. And apparently it's something that you have to climb mountains and kind of hang on cliffs to kind of pick this flower. And so when I first heard about this mask, I knew I had to try it, and I really, really love it. I also tried it for the MaskGenie challenge. This one doesn't have a smell, but it's really, really thin, and when you take it out, it actually has a blue piece, and also so attached to the mask, on one side is a blue piece of cotton or just paper, and the other side is plastic. So you peel off the plastic and you just adhere the mask with the blue piece on top. You adhere it to your face. Apparently I tried it the first time. I didn't read the instructions properly, and I just peeled off the blue, and then I tried to put it on my face, which was really difficult because the mask is actually really thin and it's very hard to adjust. But with the blue piece, that is quite a hard piece of, I don't know what it's made out of. Yeah, when it's quite hard, it's easier to kind of like line up to your face, and then afterwards you peel it off, and then it's in like a proper place. So I really like this mask because although it's a really thin mask, it's soaked in essence. It's like a second skin to your face. I think I read it somewhere on some other mask about second skin. It adheres so well that it's not like a mask, it's just like your skin. And the shape is actually quite good too. Anyways, these are made in Taiwan. It says use 2 to 3 times a week for best results. Do not reuse the mask sheets. These expire in 2017 if you're interested. And apparently it says that the sheet uses a 100% natural silk sheet. So it uses a silk sheet, that is why it is so thin and it can adhere to your face so well. So I really love this mask because after I used it, the bumps on my forehead were just really, really not as obvious, and so were the bumps on my chin. These were like just really hard to get rid of, and apparently this just really helped. So I really love this, and I would definitely recommend this mask. Okay, but the thing is, they were really hard to get hold of because they always sold out at the shop, and I had to order mine directly from Taiwan. I helped my colleagues order them too because they were so hard to get hold of at the shops. Okay, so then the third mask that I put into the pouch, as I said, or some of you guys already know, I said I would put 2 Love More masks inside the pouch. So this is the second one. This is the Pearl Barley and Milk. I love this mask as well, although I don't love it as much as the Snow Lotus one because I realized the Snow Lotus one, the effects were more obvious, but the reason why I like this one is because the smell is just really, really yummy. I don't know what pearl barley smells like and milk, but it just smells like a really yummy mixture. So applying on your face was just really yummy. So it's a really nice kind of smell. I really like it. Again, everything is the same. It uses 100% natural silk sheets, and it's a smoothing mask. Yeah, it does have ingredients in English, so you can read it for yourself when you receive it. So I really love this mask as well. It really helped moisturize my face and also soothe the bumps, although the effects were not as obvious as the Snow Lotus, but I still love it. Okay, so then the fourth product inside my pouch is this one here. This is the Snowy Green Tea Seaweed Collagen Facial Essence Mask, which is this one here. I've also tried this mask. I think it's actually a pretty good mask. It smells really nice and it has a lot of essence, and the shape is quite good, I think. And I just thought it was pretty good to my face. And the reason why I chose it because green tea and seaweed are both Oriental ingredients, I guess. Well, Koreans, Japanese, even us in Hong Kong, we love to drink green tea. And then seaweed, or Koreans love to eat seaweed. I love Korean seaweed. It's just so yummy. So it's kind of special to have seaweed and green tea both inside a mask. So I thought this would be really good. And this is also made in Korea, and it also expires in 2017. Okay, then the fifth product is a cheaper product. I've also put this brand inside my January patches before, and this is the Dermal Gold Collagen Essence Mask. This was so hard to get hold of. I bought 20 something before, and then when I went back to the shop recently, they sold out and they said they weren't going to be restocking anytime soon. So I took a long time, and I found it really difficult to restock this mask. So I restocked 20, and so I cannot restock this mask anymore because they don't sell them anymore. And yeah, this was really hard to get. So dermal mask, it's a cheaper brand, but a lot of essence. The mask is quite thick. I haven't used this one in particular because I don't have enough. I just have enough exactly for how many patches I have. But I have tried this brand and I quite like it. It's like a cheaper brand mask, but it's still very moisturizing. Of course, the effects won't be as good as the more expensive ones, but it's something that you can use every day. And so I chose this because the major ingredient is gold. And so yeah, I thought gold would be something which is more Chinese or Asian, because when I lived in New Zealand when I was young, we learned about the Chinese going to New Zealand and learning how to gold mine. And yeah, so a lot of Chinese people went to New Zealand and did some gold mining. So gold must be something that is very, I don't know, it's like a very expensive ingredient, but used in a mask, I think it's quite good for the face too. There are so many products nowadays that use gold in their products, and they are so expensive. But Dermal is a very cheap brand, but the quality is still quite good. Okay, so then the next product is the Libellage Natural Pearl Mask. Another brand that I've used before in my previous pouches, but the previous one that I used was the egg. I think some people like to use it, and I also talked about how my mom used to put egg white all over her face to make her skin smooth. This one is using pearl. And I don't know about Koreans or Japanese, but in Chinese tradition, they use pearl. They actually grind pearl into powder, and they kind of use it for the beauty products, and they also eat it. And it's said to be very nice for your skin. So having a pearl mask is like a must inside my pouch. And then the next mask that I put is also my beauty diary mask, which is the Imperial Bird's Nest mask, which is ultra nourishing and hydration. So this is a Taiwanese brand. Everyone knows about this brand. I don't actually know the difference because I saw at the shop that they had a bird's nest mask and they also had an Imperial Bird's Nest mask. And I bought the Imperial Bird's Nest mask. I'm guessing it's better than the normal bird's nest mask. I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert on bird's nest. I have had bird's nest before. In the past, it was really popular. It was said to have a lot of collagen, and it was said to be good for your skin. But in recent years, they've said that collagen actually helps. So it's said that everyone has like cancer cells already inside them, and it's just waiting for it to kind of burst out. And it's said that if you eat a lot of bird's nest, it will help kind of increase the speed of those bad cells boosting out, and so it's like kind of increase in risk of cancer or something. And so a lot of people, we don't usually eat bird's nest anymore, but I think it's okay as a mask because you're not eating it, and if you're not going to eat it, like use it every day, then I think it's fine. Okay, so then the next mask that I put is this one here. It is the Cow's, it's a Japanese brand, not like a C-O-W cow. It's a K-A-O cow. Cow's steam eye mask, I think. I haven't gotten around to using this one yet. I'm really tempted to use it because I saw it on Queenie's YouTube channel. Queenie is, I forgot her name, but her proper name. But she's a really popular YouTuber in Hong Kong. She does speak in Mandarin as well as Cantonese. She's like a really professional YouTuber. And recently on her channel, she talked about using these masks, or she talked about how to make your dark eye circles less dark, and she talked about using how like she used normal eye masks underneath her eyes, and then she used this over the top to kind of improve the effectiveness of the eye mask. So yeah, I'm really tempted to use this, but then again, I kind of don't want to just lie down for like 20 minutes doing nothing. But I have heard quite good results. Marjolaine has, my online friend, and also customer of mine for ABCD Eat. She asked me about getting like a pack of these for her, so I'm guessing they're really good. Good for relaxing, good for like relieving tired eyes because it does go warm. And the one that I bought, I believe, is the chamomile. So it should have kind of like a scent. So yeah, after you open it up and then you remove this pack, you just put it onto your eyes, and then it has slots for your ears as well. And then you just hook it over your ears, and then it will warm up to around, I believe, is it like 40 degrees or less? I don't remember where I read how many degrees it goes on to. Yeah, but it slowly warms up, and then it helps you relieve your tired eyes. So that's a good mask to try. Oh yes, it says 40 degrees. It says it will quickly warm up to 40 degrees, around 40 degrees, and the length of warmness is around 10 minutes. So I thought that would be quite interesting for a mask, you know. And then the next mask that I just decided to add, because the one that I wanted to add originally kind of ran out at the shop and I couldn't get hold of it anymore, and so I had to instantly change these two masks. And so the one that I decided to add is the History of Who Nok Yong Pack. So this is just like a sample size, but I believe it can last you 1 to 2 times. So I didn't really know what Nok Yong was until the Chinese translation. Apparently it's the deer's, what do you call those? You know, the deer has not horns, but you know, the antler. Yeah. So apparently in Chinese tradition, or after you give birth during the 1 month confinement, you're supposed to drink soup using the you know, of the deer. And in Korean customs, I guess, they use it for their beauty products as well. So yeah, so this would be quite interesting. I actually bought an extra one for myself to try, so I can't wait to try it. I think it is a sleeping mask. It doesn't say on here, but I read that it is a sleeping mask. Yeah, so this will be quite interesting to use because I've tasted the soup of it, and I'm not a big fan of it, but it's really replenishing and nourishing for your body, like for women. But yeah, I haven't used it as a mask before, but I received this like yesterday, so yeah. And then the last product that I am adding into my mask pouch is the Sulfasu, which is the famous Korean beauty brand, the overnight vitalizing mask, which is this one here. This is also a sample pack, but yeah, I'm guessing you can use it for like 1 or 2 times. This is also an overnight mask, and with Sulfasu, I think all their products contain ginseng. So as for the person, I believe it was Angela, she told me that she was allergic to ginseng, so she won't be receiving this one. Instead, she will be receiving another different kind of mask, but she will find out when she receives her pouch. So yeah, that's the end of my unpouching video. I hope you guys liked the pouch that I chose for you guys, this one here. And I hope you guys like the masks I chose for you guys. So the masks will be made in Japan, some will be made in Korea, and some will be made in Taiwan. So no made in China, but they are Oriental. I hope you guys liked what I chose for you guys. Oh, and by the way, we do have some extra Oriental beauty pouches for sale. They won't contain all the products because I can't restock all of them in time for Chinese New Year. And so the smaller one, which is selling now, so you have less than 24 hours to order if you still want an Oriental beauty pouch. They are selling for $19.50 including shipping, and they will include 6 different masks, of which they will contain the most expensive mask of the pouch, which is this one here. This is the Toso Room Rice Pepper Pack. And then you will also receive the Love More masks, the 2 Love More masks, so that's 3 already. And then you will also receive my beauty diary, and then you will also receive this one. How many masks have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is the 5th one, and then I am also adding in one of the steam masks. So yeah, So in your 6-pack, you will receive these 6 different masks. So I hope that's a good bargain for you guys, and it's like a good thing for you to try. Thank you for supporting MaskGenie, and I'll see you when I unpouch my March pouch, maybe later this month. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed my video. I think I'm actually gonna start putting MaskGenie masks onto our ABCDE box website so that I don't waste the domain, and so then you guys can order whenever you want, so it'll be like easier to order for you guys. For the moment being, you can check out our masks on our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/maskgenie, or you can check out our Instagram, which is just @maskgenie. You can also add me too, which is Genie's Favorite Products. So yeah, I think that's it for today. It's getting quite late and I have to remove my makeup. Yeah, I hope you guys had a nice time watching my video, and yeah, that's it.